Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. This is the intraday for Bitcoin. We're gonna see what happened and what it might happen next. So basically today I mentioned in the daily, be careful, we have a signal of strength there for Bitcoin. We start to see the bullish are resisting here and pushing for higher the price, and this is exactly what is happening today. You can go back, of course, to the daily today, and I mentioned that, yeah, we have, of course, a bullish signal there, that it is playing since the morning, and that because, of course, after the signal there, it was bearish here. We saw a very, very slow down here with the momentum, and also with a very short downtrend. Couldn't take the low before we get a bullish signal. And then this bullish signal start to play right now, and of course it's still pushing for higher until this bearish signal, of course, start to play. So basically it might take the high here and then pushing for lower as expected today. So be careful, it might be a kind of like a bigger ABC in a wave 4 here, as we mentioned, and it might turn of course the situation here in a diagonal. Yeah, so this diagonal can be unfolding in case, of course, we are going to continue for lower prices there. And by all means, this has transformed to kind of like a zigzag wave 1. Knowing the invalidation is not taken, but what I think right now is that this wave C is going to take the invalidation. By taking the invalidation, it's going to turn into an ABC here, wave 2, and then pushing for lower, of course, in this ending diagonal, very likely as well to hit, of course, this blue area. For the ending diagonal, of course, it can be even a little bit lower there. So basically, I would say if we are getting out definitely here from an impulse situation, and to finish a wave 5 there, we still need, of course, an ending diagonal, which it can be, of course, in this possibility, something like that, guys. Yeah, so basically, I'm looking definitely for higher right now, taking the invalidation and finishing wave 2 and then pushing for lower again, unless of course the things are going to continue impulsively, which I doubt it, but it can be, of course, a double 1-2. Also mentioned today, ABC expanding flat as a 1-2, and then leading diagonal, wave 1, again wave 2, and then we start to see this push toward the upside. However, I think that there is still, of course, some selling pressure coming from here. Of course, we saw it also on the KGT. We have a bearish signal again, and it might, of course, bring the bearish scenario, of course, but once we take the high. But yeah, we gotta be careful. I mean, even if we take the highs, this might get invalidation, yeah? So it will get invalidated. So very likely as well, there is a possibility to push for higher here, maybe in something much more stronger. Okay, so the bullish scenario can be there, guys. Now, how we how we finish the situation in this case here? Well, it can be, of course, that there is something much bigger than this, and that means, of course, a bigger wave 4 for this impulse there is unfolding. By all means, here, if we dive again on the 1 hour chart, this wave 4, which is a bigger scenario, can be here. Can be an A, wave B, and a wave C toward the upside, okay? And then pushing for lower again. Because definitely it's not possible to finish first in 3 waves here on the micro level. And on the macro level as well, it's not possible here to finish up like that, just finishing here kind of like 3 waves, yeah? Unless, of course, this also will be double 1-2. But yeah, the 886 here is a question mark, right? So, but still, of course, no invalidation given. So I would say very likely that we might have, of course, this scenario as an ABC here. I think no need for this. It's better to lay down this possibility, A, B, and a C here as a wave 4 in case we push for higher. But even if we push for higher, we might come back here as a zigzag wave 3. So as bearish, you're still in a diagonal. We'll see, guys. We might not take this high. We'll see. But of course, currently I'm looking for somehow higher prices. But yeah, we gotta be careful. It might be tricky with a zigzag there and then pushing again down. Be careful, guys. So I would say, yeah, it's not easy. Maybe if we want a key level, can be interesting here to have the following key level as 1-to-1 fib level in a zigzag. Yeah, so basically this can be a very interesting key level. Yeah, you can consider it even as a target. Yeah, so and then re-estimate what's gonna happen from there, which is a perfect combination. Yeah, in the invalidation 89k, which is very interesting. Yeah, so and it might finish here in ABC and then pushing for lower. Now, it might overshoot a little bit maybe, or it might continue. If it continue decisively, then okay, we have to call the double 1-2. So this is how we're gonna estimate the things from this fib level. If we push decisively toward the upside, that might be, of course, our wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 here in double 1-2 might turn bullish. Okay, it might turn bullish. So I would say if this is going to be a bullish path there, I would say here it might, or in the 1-to-1 fib level exactly, might be a crossroad. Okay, in this area it might be a crossroad. We might be bullish or bearish again. Okay, so at 89k. Yep, so that was it for Bitcoin. Let's watch and see what's gonna happen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.